Here's Rachel enjoying her Easter Sunday evening. We're gonna finish feeding the lambs and then go in and start cooking dinner. But she is just loves taking care of these bottle lambs. Are they your favorite things to take care of?
My absolute favorite. It's day 14 for the chickens, and they've probably doubled in size since we brought them home. They're eating at least 2 of these feeders a day, so I had to fill those up twice a day. We added another waterer because they're so big that they're drinking more now. We're going to expand this area out probably this week to give them more space. But with the cooler temperatures, we've just tried to been keeping them all together so that they stay warm with their body heat as much as they do the heat lamps.
So I pulled a chick out of the pen. It's 2 weeks old today. You can see that they're losing a lot of the yellow down feathers and starting to develop a lot more of the white feathers. You can really tell a difference. They're getting a lot taller. See if I can get it turned. They're getting a lot wider too. You can see like my hand barely go around them now, but they grow really quick here. The next week they'll be almost twice this size. Well, after Rachel finished feeding this morning, I came over here to the bank barn. I'm going to be bringing the cows out to the front part of the farm here into one of the little side pastures. We pulled the cows off of it last year, probably about the beginning of September, and bush hogged it to get everything kind of even. And then now it's grown up pretty well. There's a lot of grass there, so we're actually just going to bring them out for the next 4 to 5 days on it just to kind of help keep that down. So basically the goal is to have the cows eat everything. We don't want to mow anything. So we're going to bring them out. I got to set up some fence and get that ready for them. So I have some corral panels loaded up. I'm going to hook them together inside the lean-to make kind of a pen for the steers to get into in case we get some bad weather or in case we got to pin one up because something happened. We'll get all that set up now. Okay, we got this lean-to area all set up for them. Now I'm going to go out and start getting some of the posts picked up and put in out here in the field. I'm going to be putting the step-in post down the edge of the driveway in front of the barn to run the wire on for this area. I use this golf bag to carry them around with me. I can carry a bunch this way, and I use a rubber mallet, so whenever it's kind of rocky soil, you can get them installed still and without breaking them. I got the charger hooked up. It's hooked up to the fence right here, and then it's hooked down to some portable ground rods I got out in the ground. We'll test it here, see if it's working. It'll bounce around. The gauge will tell us if it stays over in the green here in a second, it'll be good. Okay, now that we got that good, we know it's working. I'm going to go get the cows and start moving them back up here into this area. So my other water had a crack in it that I found. So I had this smaller Rubbermaid water. I need to take the heater out of it and put a new drain plug in it. So I'm going to work on that now. Our steers are trained to come to a bucket. What that means is we put about 5 to 10 pounds of sweet feed in this bucket that we have. It's a white bucket, so it's very visible. And then we'll shake it, rattle it, make some noise, and then just take it and dump it. And because we're grass-fed beef, it's like a treat for them, and they'll come running towards it. We do that just so that way if they get out or anytime we need to move them, just basically also need to get them in to like worm them or anything like that. That's kind of what we do. It works really well. So you can kind of see the sweet feed, just a generic sweet feed from the local feed mill. Basically, it's like giving them a Snickers bar. So I'll take this blue gate off here with the hinges. I have the red gates open here, and I'll go back here, shake it. They'll come and follow me up into the new spot. Hunt. Even with the feed there, rather I just had this tall grass, but that's the way we get them to move usually. Things work out pretty good. They'll come pretty far just to get some of that, so it really helps us moving them and makes it pretty stress-free.